This is a story of a beautiful village girl called Durga, who married her childhood sweetheart Ajay Khanna. Ajay is a policeman who worked in the city and brought his wife to live with him. Udharan. As a simple girl, Durga has the nature of plain and too much talk. Initially, Ajay looks a little embarrassed to see the nature of his wife who was always outspoken. But how did he love Durga? But the harsh nature of Durga, always fighting for truth and justice, has brought him more enemies. Durga also makes friends with Gangu, a shopkeeper, Radha and her brother, Ballu. One night, Durga sees a girl about to be kidnapped by a group of men. She fought off the thugs and rescued the girl. Udharan. The thugs are men of Bhairo, a ruthless man who attacked the editor of the press who wants to expose the crime of taking kidneys illegally from poor people to sell. Angry at the interruption of his business, he then asks a policeman named SP Chaurasia to get rid of Durga. Udharan. One day, while Ballu was out of town, his sister, Radha, is kidnapped and taken to a brothel by Bhairav's men. Fortunately, Durga manages to save Radha. However, the brothel is then raided by the police, which is a trap planned by Chaurasia to get rid of Durga. He then asks Durga and Radha to become witnesses. But in court he accuses them of being prostitutes. Unfortunately, at that time, Ajay is sent for duty out of town, so he does not know the fate of his wife. Durga has to fight to clear her good name. When Ajay returns, he finds out the truth and anxiously helps his wife in clearing her name. He manages to find the culprit that ruined his wife's reputation. But with the lack of evidence, he could not bring justice to his wife. Meanwhile, Radha's brother returns and is told what had happened by Gangu. In anger, he kills one of Bhairav's men and leaves the dead body in front of Chaurasia's mistress Savitri's house in which he was sleeping. When Durga and Gangu see the dead body, Gangu awakes the villagers and they demand Savitri to come out. Scared of defamation, Chaurasia runs out through the back door only to be caught by the villagers and is beaten up by them. Ajay soon arrives at the scene and drags him to court. Ajay then twists the story as Chaurasia did with his false statement during Durga's trial. Unfortunately, Savitri comes in as his witness and states that they spent the night together and it was impossible for the murder to happen. Chaurasia is freed only to reveal that Savitri said what she said only because her child was kidnapped by Bhairav's men in order to free Chaurasia. Ballu confesses that he did the murder and is jailed. Soon after, Savitri goes to the higher authority to tell the truth. In the meantime, Durga and Ajay conduct Radha's wedding. But it is interrupted as Bhairo and Chaurasia wanted revenge on Durga and Ajay. Not long after the fight, the police come and arrest Bhairo and Chaurasia. In the end, Durga's name is cleared. Ballu manages to conduct his sister's wedding as he was granted bail. Durga was approached by entire politicians. Ajay was promoted and they lived happily ever after.